This morning, I was in the state capital of California in Sacramento, and I had the honor of adjourning in the memory of Bobby Salcedo. Because you see, right after I made those words, a number of community leaders and elected officials throughout the state of California contacted me. And they said, this was a man who was not just from your area. After reading the accounts, they said, and this is not a man of just today. Bobby Salcedo is a man who is influencing and encouraging and inspiring thousands of others outside of this area throughout the state of California. But they did ask me, how is it that a young man who was given so much, getting the kind of education that his parents never had, going on and getting a PhD at UCLA where I went to school, representing this area, being a teacher, athletic coach, and then going on and just being reelected to the school board just a few short weeks ago. How could this happen? How could a visiting elected official for the United States of America for the first time in the 4 years of tragedy in that country be taken so brutally from us? And there were a lot of questions, and I want you to know that many influential people want justice for Bobby Salcedo and the family and the community, and many feel, as do I, that this is an issue that should be heard in the highest halls of Washington, D.C., and should be a priority for the administration of President Obama. And out of respect for the family, we will wait and determine what their strategy should be. But if they say that that's where we should go, or any other strategy, I'm sure that we are all committed to helping to make sure that the life of Bobby Salcedo is not just lived in our hearts, but that justice also must live throughout this country. And therefore, I want to close with this word. My last memory of Bobby Salcedo was just a few weeks ago at the Grace Black Auditorium in El Monte, where we were having a toy drive to give toys to the community, those that were less fortunate. And I'll close with this thought. It was a day filled with rain and thunder and lightning, and we thought we'd have only 10 people. And as I stood there to accept the gifts, up comes bounding Bobby Salcedo, and I said, Bobby, what are you doing here? You should be with your family celebrating your recent victory to re-election. It's been raining, you might catch cold. And Bobby said, no, I had to be there because this is the one toy that may go to a family, to a kid that never had what I had when I was growing up. You see, even in the light of thunder and lightning, Bobby was unstoppable. Even in the darkness of night, when there were so many in need, Bobby's heart knew no boundaries. And so, Bobby, to you, when I was first taught the phrase, si se puede, I say, Bobby Salcedo, you are the one man, the one loving husband, the one loving teacher, the one loving elected official who lived a life of si se puede. Everything is possible. And even in your death, you make it even more possible for young people, teachers, administrators, parents, family, community members to live the dream that Bobby Salcedo would have wanted us. Gracias por todo. Que viva Bobby Salcedo. Si se puede. Si se puede. Si se puede.